Spoonie Style. I'm Melanie, your Spoonie Style guide, and I'm coming to you live from my Spoonie Cave. Today we're going to be talking a lot about our Spoonie Cave, or the place where we spend most of our time relaxing as a person with chronic illness. So it's been a few weeks now, so we want to review a couple key terms. I have people still asking, what is a spoonie? So we'll review that term. A spoonie is a person who suffers from a chronic illness that inhibits their ability to complete everyday tasks, or tasks that are common to people who do not have a chronic illness. There are a long list of different chronic illnesses. Some chronic illnesses would be endometriosis, asthma, MS, fibromyalgia, Crohn's disease, epilepsy, EDS, migraines, any number of disabilities that requires a person to need an assistive device for walking or for seeing. The list goes on and on. So, in my case, I have multiple disabilities and I spend a lot of my time in my bed. Prior to becoming a spoonie, I did have my disabilities, but I still had a lot more mobility, and I was into visual arts and the performing arts. I was a dancer, I was an actor, then as a teacher, I directed, I taught the visual arts, I also taught Spanish, and so I still enjoy crafting and building and drawing, making clothing, anything that involves doing things with my hands. Even though at this point I have bilateral carpal tunnel, so doing things with my hands is very difficult. It's difficult getting out of the bed. So I wanted to create an environment in my bedroom where I was able to do things basically from bed. So I'm going to show you a couple pictures of what my bedroom looks like. Some of my bedroom area is really private. What I'm going to share with you is what's happening to the left here. To the left, my two bottom drawers are where I keep my medications and my CPAP machine. The CPAP machine is the breathing machine that I use at night. My oxygen for when I'm sleeping, because I stop breathing in my sleep. And
This is my lowest drawer. It extends out to about 6 inches away from the bed. I keep my overflow of medicines here. You can see I have a heat pad, and I also have a little massaging pad that I can put on my bed. I plug in my cell phone and my tablet at the end of the night, and my family knows this is where they can find all of those things if I ask for any of them as well. I keep my CPAP machine in my second from the bottom drawer, and I unplug it from the AC power and from the back of the machine so that it doesn't overheat when I close the drawer. And I have to take the water tank apart in the day so that it doesn't get moldy.
I have a sliding table in front of me, which is also where my video setup has been for the past several weeks, where I have my computer set up so that I can video for these vlogs. I have medication that is set up there also, so that I can quickly grab my rescue inhaler and several other medications that I need to get to quickly. behind me. It slides actually underneath this loft. I designed it and then he built this lofted area. Most of the furniture here on the loft is from my former classroom from when I was a teacher. And so we recycled it for me in my crafting area. And I look forward to working in this area. So it's kind of exciting for me. I haven't really gotten to work in it. This is hot off the presses, everybody. So it's really cool. I belong to this great group where I can bounce ideas off of other creative people. And we find that we each have different design ideas. Not one idea is right or one idea is wrong. What's important about design is that it has to be useful for the person who is living in that design. And so what works for me may not work for you. So spend some time brainstorming exactly what you need from your space. Maybe your Spoonie Cave isn't in your bedroom. Maybe you spend more time in your living room. Maybe you don't want to work with recycled materials. Maybe you want to splurge on all new materials. Maybe you're not a crafter. Maybe you're a gamer. Maybe you love board games. So you want to do a whole theme around board games. Perhaps you're a foodie. So you want to figure out how to trick out your kitchen so that it is practical for you to maybe sit and cook. Whatever makes you happy and makes your life more accessible and enjoyable for you. Next week, we're going to talk about being stylish and comfortable. We know that this is a delicate balance for people with disabilities. And so we're going to discuss some of our options for clothing and what that means for our style. So I hope that you have a great week. Go on and show your Spoonie style. Here on YouTube, feel free to leave messages and comments about the different posts that I put on here. However, I can't guarantee that I'll be able to weed through all of the comments that you leave here. So I recommend that you email me on my Gmail account. There is a Facebook page that you can go to and you can like, and I have daily questions there, and then also you can use that opportunity to post the answers to those questions and read what other people say and maybe meet some new friends.